This is a Civitas Legislative Report. I'm Matt Willoughby. There's a vote coming up in the state Senate Monday, June 21st, to ban those internet sweepstakes cafes. It will probably pass, but that could be as far as it goes this year. The Senate took a bill that came over from the House, gutted it, and substituted language that would ban sweepstakes cafes. The House would only have to concur with the new language once it passed the Senate. Senate President Pro Tem Mark Bass-Knight, who rarely attends press conferences, headlined one backed by the bill sponsors, law enforcement officers, clergy, and a representative of the Family Policy Council. A ban doesn't have that much support over in the House at this point. Some members of the House, including members of the Black Caucus, support authorizing the games and then taxing them. Democratic supporters of the ban in the Senate, Josh Stein and Dan Blue, said the legislature must take action.
First banned them in 1791, banned them in 1937, banned them in 2000, banned them in 2006, and now we're going to ban them again until they learn the lesson that we will not tolerate this type of exploitation in our state. Thank you.
Thank you. When I have to cast my lot for the safety and welfare and well-being of the citizens of this state, I readily cast it with sheriffs like you see assembled up here, who tell us that this thing is nothing but raw gambling in its grossest form. We don't have casinos in North Carolina. If we're going to have them, it ought to be debated, and it ought to be the public policy because the General Assembly made it the public policy, not because it happens by default. And that's what we got. You know, we heard testimony about the millions and millions of dollars coming into this stuff. You start 88 new businesses in 8 months, then it's something different going on. Probably took Microsoft and the other great businesses in this country a lot longer than 8 months to establish beachheads all over the place. So if we're going to have legalized gambling in North Carolina, then it's going to be made that way by the General Assembly, not because we failed to act to get rid of this other stuff that I think harms our citizenry.
Meanwhile, the state education lottery launched 2 new scratch-off games, Silver Sevens and Lucky Cash Crossword. That's the Civitas Legislative Report. I'm Matt Willoughby.